Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking. Today, as the title suggests, I'm going to be talking about my weight loss journey. Basically just introducing y'all to what to expect, because I intend to start recording my weight loss journals. I actually was going to post one today. I was going to record and post one today, but I was like, I want to introduce the series first, and I really just want to let y'all know like what brought me to this point and what I plan to do, and really just bring y'all in on the journey. And it's not just to document my progress, I also just want to inspire anybody else that might be on this journey, and so that we can do it together. I know sometimes it's hard to find other people who are also on the journey at the same time as you or are as motivated as you. One thing that really helps me with anything I'm doing in life and for me to be successful is to kind of like fully immerse myself in it. So like currently right now, like my whole life outside of my children, my family, of course, everything really revolves around this goal I have to lose weight and become the healthier me. So yeah, like that's what really helps me. So I just feel like maybe it'll help somebody else who is working on this too, if they want to, you know, do this together. And yeah, I didn't want to just like do like a before and after. So like I didn't want to just be like, oh, I pop up a few months from now or like next year I pop up and I lost all this weight, whatever. I really want y'all to see the ups and downs of the journey, and I want to keep myself accountable. Part of me doing this is to keep myself accountable. So like I'm really going to be telling you guys everything. Like did I lose weight this week? Did I gain weight this week? Did I have a cheat meal? Did I eat something I wasn't supposed to eat? I want to show y'all the real of like a real true weight loss journey. And I have a goal. Like I would like to lose a certain amount of weight by next year, but we're gonna see if I get there. You know, we're gonna see what happens, and if I get there, I do. If I don't, we're gonna see why not. What did I do? What could I have done better? But the whole way, I intend to be growing the whole way, you know, just becoming a better me and learning more about fitness and health and all those things. I'm definitely not claiming to be perfect. Like anybody watching this, please know I'm not saying like I know how to lose weight. Like this is not a tutorial. This is not going to be like a how-to series. This is literally like what I'm doing. Is it working? What could I do better? What I ate in a day, like those types of things. But it's not like, you know, I'm still figuring things out. Like this is new to me. I'm still working on it myself, and I would love if you have gone through this and you've had a significant amount of weight loss, or just, you know, if you felt better through eating and exercise, anything like that. I would love any tips y'all have, because I'm still learning. And also, if you're wondering why I'm in my car, the room that I usually record my videos in, I transformed that into my daughter's room. So I don't really have anywhere in the house to record right now. I think that I'll try to create a little set in my bedroom, but I haven't done that yet. And I wanted to start the series, so I just decided while I'm waiting for my daughter to get out of gymnastics practice, let me just go ahead and start recording. So why did I decide I wanted to lose weight and go on this journey? I specifically decided I wanted to lose weight because I have in the past been like, you know, I just want to be healthy. I want to be the healthier version of myself. I don't necessarily care about the numbers and things like that. And I still feel like the number isn't a big deal. I just want to get to a certain point in my body that I feel more comfortable. But I know that part of that is going to be losing weight. But I specifically decided to start because I just was experiencing an extreme lack of confidence. Honestly, I wasn't really having any health issues or anything. Like I do, just, you know, just to put this out there, I do have Hashimoto's disease, but that isn't caused by the weight. It usually causes the weight gain. So, but I do have Hashimoto's disease, which, that's a long story. I might create a separate video about that. It was undiagnosed for a long time. I was never sent to see a specialist by any of my primary care doctors until the primary care doctor I have now. And after going to her, she was like, you have not been treated for something that you basically had for 12 years. And you were supposed to be treated then, and you haven't been treated for it. And yeah, so thankfully that was discovered. And yeah, so that's kind of like a whole different topic. Go into detail with that in a different video if anybody's interested, if anybody else thinks they may have it or has it and wants to discuss it. But that's a story for another day. But I was just experiencing a lack of confidence. Like I said, I didn't have really any health problems that triggered it. Nothing like that. It literally was just, I did not feel good in my body. Like, I didn't feel good. I felt like I didn't look good. I felt like I didn't like the way I felt when I was walking, when I was moving. It just didn't feel good. I felt unfit. That's the best way to put it. I felt very out of shape, which I never felt before. I never felt a lack of confidence, and I never felt like I was like totally like just out of shape. Because me and my family, we're pretty active. Like, we're always out the house, we're always doing things. Like, I don't really just sit around. Like, I'm not a couch potato or anything like that. Like, I do stuff, and I've always worked out like here and there. Nothing serious like how I've been doing now, but like I've never been like opposed to working out. We always do trail walks, things like that, but like I never saw any weight loss from it. And also I wasn't taking it seriously. It wasn't like intentional. But yeah, but I got to the point where I started to feel like I didn't want to do those things. I started to feel like those things were getting harder to do, and I didn't like that. I didn't like that feeling at all. Yeah, so I just wanted to get more comfortable. And I think what really got me to that point was after I had my son. He was 10.5 pounds, y'all. I had a 10.5 pound baby, and he went full term. He was huge. He was literally so big. And I've discovered the term diastasis recti, and after having him, I just couldn't understand. I'm like, why is my stomach, why do I look pregnant? Like, I'm not pregnant no more, but I can't stop looking pregnant. And apparently after you have multiple children or a very large child, and I had one baby that was 9.5 pounds, and I've had, like I just had, a 10.5 pound baby, and I have 4 kids in total, there's something that happens where your muscles separate, and there's really not much you can do about that muscle separation other than surgery, but it will cause your stomach to protrude, and basically it makes you look pregnant, and there's really nothing you can do about it. But on top of that, I wasn't sure if I was going to tell y'all, but I'm nervous to tell y'all my weight. But, well, it's not my weight anymore. I've lost weight since then. We'll get to that. But I had got up to 328 pounds, and that's the largest I had ever been. So on top of that, my stomach is protruding, and I have all this weight on me. So I just looked really like big. Like, I just looked really like, my clothes didn't look right. I looked pregnant in everything I was wearing. I looked big and pregnant in everything I was wearing. And when you're not pregnant, you don't want to look pregnant. You know, if you're pregnant, it's cute. If you're not pregnant, it's like, why am I out here looking like I'm about to have me another baby? I'm not having no more kids. So yeah, I was going through that, and I didn't like that. So that was another thing where I was like, I really just want to get back to feeling like me. Like, that was like, I gained the most weight. Obviously 10.5 pounds. I gained the most weight out of all the kids I ever had. Before having him, I was never over 300 pounds. I had been like all around in the 200s before I started having kids. The lowest I've ever been as an adult, let me just start there, the lowest I've ever been weight wise as an adult is 180 pounds. That's the lowest I've ever been. That was before I had my first daughter. So over the years, I've gained weight, having kids, gaining weight, but I never got to like 300s. I'd like fluctuate through the 200s, like the higher 200s, the lower 200s, like all around. But then after having him, boom, like I blew up. So yeah, I ended up gaining all that weight. I was just really unhappy with it. I wasn't happy in my weight. I just didn't like the way I was looking when I was getting dressed. Y'all know I like to put on I like to get the fashions together. I like to put on my little outfits, and I was not liking my outfits. I was like, this was cute. I don't like it now. Like, I put it on, I don't like it now. I never went through that before. And I've always been big. I've always been heavy, but I've always had so much confidence in myself. But I was like, I don't like the way this looks. And I that was something, and I'm sorry, I might call it vain, but I couldn't have that. I couldn't have it where I was getting dressed and not liking myself. Oh no. Oh no. And I knew it was something I could do something about. Like, if it wasn't anything I could do something about, I would have just been like, you know, this is where I'm at. I gotta, you know. And even with that, even though you can do something about it, you should still do your best to try to feel comfortable where you are. For me, I was like, oh, I can do something about this. I can do something about it. So I didn't get comfortable where I was. I started working on it. So if I had to put a number on it, maybe I would say I want to try to get back to my pre-baby weight, just because, like, we can try. I always thought I was bigger than everybody back then, but, like, honestly, when I look back, I'm like, dang, you should have really, even though I still did my thing, like, I still got dressed, I still, you know, I had myself together, but I could have embraced that body more. I could have been more comfortable in that body than what I was. But anyways, I think a lot of us have been through that. But yeah, so 180, that's like a goal to just put out there. And if I do end up needing skin remover or whatever, that's kind of where my BMI would need to be anyway, for a lot of doctors to even consider doing anything like that if I needed that. So, which I do expect I'll need, and I do think I'll end up getting a surgery for the diastasis recti. So we'll just see all of that. I don't know. I can't even think about that till I get to a certain point. But if I did need to get skin removal or anything like that, I would need to be down to about that weight. So, but ultimately my goal is to just continue the things, because, sorry, just like a little pinch of like advice. If you have a goal in mind, the goal can't be that. It has to be the things that you have to do to get to the goal, because you're not going to get to the goal unless you start putting those things in place. So my goal right now is to continue with my exercise regimen, which is daily exercise, daily movement, daily steps, and to continue with eating well and my meal prepping, low sugar, low carb. I'm not doing keto, I'm low carb. I have carbs every day though, and probably with every meal, that's been working for me. I'm not doing keto. Yeah, I'm doing more of a calorie deficit and intuitive eating, but I would still say it's like low carb, low sugar, high protein, lots of water. As of today, because y'all know me, I'll be late on the editing. It be taking me a while to get my stuff edited. I do want to get this up very soon. Today is August 19th that I'm recording this. I started this journey before I left for Jamaica, which was June 27th. So I started like 2 days before I left for Jamaica. I was like, I'm about to go on a weight loss journey. Like, and I was like, I'm literally taking this so serious. Like, there's no, like, I'm not playing any games. The crazy thing is, like, because, you know, usually people will be like, oh, I'm gonna wait for Monday, or I'll wait till I get back from my vacation, or I'll wait till after the holidays, I'll wait for the new year. I said no, there's no waiting. I'm starting right now. I literally left for Jamaica like, okay, I need to lose 2 pounds. And like, who tries to lose weight on vacation? But y'all, I lost 3 pounds while I was in Jamaica, and I didn't even really have to try. Like, we naturally were getting exercising because we were walking a lot. We were doing excursions that required a lot of walking. We were eating really light because the food at our resort was super light. It was like this fancy smashy place that just really, like, the food was so like lightweight. And then, like, you know, when we got like our little platters, I'd eat some of it, but I think because of so much movement and just doing so much, I just wasn't even that hungry. So like, I wasn't even eating a lot, really. I was being more active, so it was just like, you know, I don't know. But yeah, I lost 3 pounds while I was in Jamaica, and that was really cool. Because I've never lost weight on vacation. Like, I never really, you know, it's just like, oh wow. So yeah, I lost 3 pounds while I was there. So that was June 27th, like I said, and now it is August 19th. And since then, I've continued with my meal prep. I do tennis lessons, and I try to play outside of that like a couple times a week, but I don't really get to it because I don't have too many other people to play with. So yeah, I basically just do my tennis lessons 1 or 2 times a week, and then maybe an extra practice on the weekends or something. And then I try to get my 10K steps a day, which has been hard, but I think I'm getting into a groove with that. And I've been averaging like 7,000 to 8,000 steps a day. But yeah, that's been difficult, trying to get the 10K every day. I get a lot when I do tennis though. I get so many steps when I do tennis. I meal prep lunch and dinner. I don't eat breakfast. I've never really eaten breakfast. It's not on purpose, but I intermittent fast just like passively because I don't eat breakfast anyway. I don't really care for breakfast food. I could do without it, so I don't really eat it. And I've always been like that. I never eat breakfast, so I usually don't eat till lunchtime, and then I eat dinner. I'm not a big snacker, never really been a big snacker, except I do miss sunflower seeds. That's my favorite snack. I love sunflower seeds and I love gummies. But other than that, I really don't snack. I don't snack. My issue has always been calories through drinking my calories. That has always been my issue. I love juice. Love, 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 love juice. What have I found to replace juice, if you're wondering? Olipop. And that's more of like a soda replacement, and I didn't drink soda in the first place, but Olipop is really good, so that's okay. I love Olipop. It's really good to me. So Olipop, the grape flavor, and the cherry cola, those are the only two I drink. Delicious. So I found that Olipop. And I like tea. I've always liked tea, so like unsweetened tea with like a dash of some kind of fruit juice, like 100% fruit juice. So like make yourself like a peach tea, that kind of thing, or like sparkling water and add in just a dash of juice in it, stuff like that. But honestly, I haven't even really been doing that. I basically drink water and I'll have an Olipop with dinner. That's really it. And the tea, like I'll do that if I'm at a restaurant or something, but literally I'll be good off my water and my Olipop. I found that if you keep yourself hydrated with your water, like you stay hydrated, you don't necessarily get thirsty for sweet things. Well, I mean, let me speak for myself. I kind of don't even think about it because I don't be thirsty. If I have not been good on my water intake, as soon as I get thirsty, I don't want water. All I want is juice. Like I want a lemonade or something like that. So I know I have to get my water in, or else I'm going to start having those cravings. And it's really hard for me to resist cravings. That's another issue. It is hard for me to resist cravings. I've been doing well with it, but when I have a craving, like there's just something random that I want, it's like I have to have it, and that is horrible. That's something I have to work on too. But I've been doing well. Like if I'm being honest, I've actually been doing well. I can toot my own horn on that. I have not been giving in to the cravings. So all that I was saying, I went all around the world. That's crazy. But y'all, anyways, I am down 9 pounds. And that's okay for me. Like I'm okay with that. It's not the weight loss I want. But I will tell y'all, I had a bit of a mishap where I told myself, okay, well, since I've been doing so well, I need to have a cheat day. And I really told myself this. I honestly didn't. When I think about it, I really didn't need a cheat day. I did not have to have a cheat day. But I like told myself, you need to have a day where you just don't even think about it. You just eat what you want to eat, blah, 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 blah. I had my sunflower seeds. I had McDonald's because I really wanted the fries, but I just ended up getting a sandwich too. But I really should have just got the fries because that's all I wanted. I had McDonald's fries. I had a frozen coffee from Tim Hortons, and then I had chicken tenders for dinner. All this stuff. I weighed myself the day after that. I had gained 2 pounds. The scale said 2 pounds. I don't think I actually gained 2 pounds, but the scale said 2 pounds more. I really do think it was mostly water retention. This was just last week. I really think it was mostly water retention though from the sunflower seeds. And the weight is gone, but if I had not done that, I'd be even 2 pounds lower than what I am now. Like that one day, I had to work those 2 pounds off so that now I basically just evened out and ended up being in the same place I was last week. Horrible decision. I didn't need to do it, but I'm glad I did because it really helped me to realize I actually like the food I've been eating. Like I like the fresh foods I've been eating, the salads, even when I eat out, kava, salada, like those types of foods, I really enjoy them, and I don't need those other things. Like I didn't need to have the cheat day, and I wasn't satisfied after having the cheat day. I was just like, that wasn't even good. But yeah, the cheat day totally unnecessary and really set me back, and I wouldn't do that again. I would replace that cheat day with like a cheat meal randomly if I just have a craving and I want to give into it and I haven't had anything bad that week, or like, you know, recently. I'll just have that thing that I'm craving. Like, that was absolutely a horrible idea, and my friend did tell me it was a horrible idea, and I did it anyway, and I should have listened to her. But I'm still proud of being 9 pounds down. I could have been down more if I wouldn't have done that, but it's okay. I'm giving myself grace. I'm forgiving myself, and I'm being honest. Like, that's just where I'm at. But I'm proud of the 9 pound loss I've had so far, and we will keep pushing. So that's pretty much everything I had to say about this journey. I'm really feeling good. I'm really like motivated. Like right now I'm at my daughter's gymnastics practice, and I'm like, oh, I need to get home. I want to get on my walking pad, or I want to go play tennis, or I want to go do something. I have meal prepped for the week. I didn't do my lunch yet, but I pretty much know what I'm doing for my lunch. So I really just want to, you know, bring y'all along on this journey with me. I want some advice if you have it. I'd love to, you know, have discussions with anybody else who happens to be on this journey as well. Let me know, like, we can do this together. So yeah, definitely be on the lookout for more of this type of content. This is the most important thing in my life to me right now. So yeah, if you're interested in following this journey, make sure you're subscribed. Of course, you should already subscribe by now. I didn't even tell you at the beginning. I forgot. But make sure you are subscribed. And I just love to hear your thoughts on different things and on this process and what you're doing to keep yourself the healthiest and happiest you. Subscribe to our channel. Stay tuned. I'm going to start vlogging tomorrow. Everything about my weight loss, everything that I'm doing. Trying to stay on track. So far today, I'm only at 4,000 steps. That's not enough. So I'm gonna get on my walking pad when I get home. But yeah, thank y'all so much for watching. Bye.